room still holds your shadow there. I trace the silence through the air. Your voice lives in the space between the quietest goodbye I've ever seen. I reach for you in fading light, but you're just echoes in the night. I'm drowning in the love we lost, counting every line we crossed. You're the ache I can't release, a beautiful haunting piece of me. Still part of me. The rain remembers how you spoke, each drop a word, a gentle stroke. I wear your memory like a scar, a constellation from afar. I reach for you in fading light, but you're just whispers in the night. I'm drowning in the love we lost, counting every line we crossed. You're the ache I can't release, a beautiful haunting piece of me. Forever part of me. And if I close my eyes just right, you're almost here tonight. Almost. Drowning in the love we lost, counting every line we crossed. You're the ache I can't release, a beautiful haunting piece. Still part of me. Typed I miss you on a Sunday, watch the words just sit and glow. Backspaced every single letter, like I always did with hope. Your contact still pinned to the top, but we don't talk like we did. Feels like loving you is something only I remember right. So I leave you in a half-sent message, living where my courage ends. You're the line I never manage to deliver or forget. If you ever feel a shiver for a reason you can't name, it's just all the words I never sent, finally brushing past your name. All our jokes are in the archive, screenshots in a hidden folder. I can't bring myself to wipe them, but I can't read them sober. Every photo's like a question that I never learned to solve. Were we almost something real, or just a glitch that felt like love? Every time I start to type the truth, fear steps in and hits undo. So I leave you in a half-sent message, letting everything I wanted fade between the lines in ink. So I leave you in a half-sent message pinned beneath the ones I read. You're a paragraph of feelings that I never learned to send. If you ever feel a heartbeat catch you out of nowhere late, it's just all the love I type for you, drifting through the empty space. I lock my phone and kill the light, whisper what I'll never write. I see you in crowded rooms, but you don't see me anymore. We're strangers wearing old perfume, dancing around what we ignore. Your laughter sounds like someone else's now. I memorized a version that's not here. The way you look right through me somehow makes it crystal clear. I'm haunted by the ghost of what we were, every promise that we swore. Now I'm just a name you barely remember. I still ache for more. You moved on like seasons change, but I'm still stuck in yesterday's rain, loving the ghost of what we were, what we were. I drive past your street at 3 a.m. Wonder if you ever think of me, or if I'm just a song that's lost its hymn, a forgotten melody. Your hands held mine like they were home. Now they're holding someone new. How did we go from never alone to me missing you? I'm haunted by the ghost of what we were, every promise that we swore. Now I'm just a name you barely remember. I still ache for more. You moved on like seasons change, but I'm still stuck in yesterday's rain, loving the ghost of what we were. Maybe I romanticize the pain, maybe you were never really mine, but God, I'd give any to feel that fake forever one more time. I'm breaking from the ghost of what we were, every memory's a war. I'm just a story you don't tell anymore. Well, you were everything I lived for. You moved on, left no trace, but I'm still searching for your face in the ghost of what we were, what we were, what we were, what we were. Just a ghost, just a ghost. I moved across the city just to prove that I could leave. New keys on the counter, new coat on the street. But every box I open has a version of you inside. Old receipts, concert wristbands, pieces of our life. Your mug wrapped up in newspaper still smells like your cheap cologne. I set it in a different cupboard, but it feels like bringing you home. The landlord doesn't know you, but the walls already do. They echo when I laugh alone, like they're waiting for us to. Thought a change of you would fix what stayed the same. Turns out I just moved you under a different name. These cardboard ghosts all over my floor, every memory taped up, labeled miscellaneous. And yours, I stack them in the corner like I'm stacking what I feel. But grief keeps leaking out between the seams I try to seal. I told everyone I left you in the place you fell apart, but you hitched a ride in every box I packed from my old heart. I hang a brand new curtain where your records used to lean. Tell myself this empty shelf is how I'll learn to breathe. But in the quiet of the evening, when the traffic starts to fade, I swear I hear you humming from the room I haven't made. The neighbors laughing through the ceiling with the love that isn't cracked. And I'm here eating takeout on the floor with all my baggage stacked. I raise a plastic cup and toast to moving on at last, and choke a little when I drink to both the future and the past. Every fresh start feels like painting over truth. New white walls, same old proof. These cardboard ghosts all over my floor, every snapshot, every sweater that I swore I'd mail before. I donate on the lid, but I can't carry it downstairs, 'cause giving up your t-shirts feels like saying no one cared. I told everyone I left you in that bedroom by the train, but you're sitting on these boxes saying nothing, saying stay. One day I'll unpack a room and not expect to find your face. I'll open up a folded note and only smile at what we were, not break. I'll tape the last box shut and let someone else call this home, without checking every shadow for the shape of you alone. Till then it's cardboard ghosts all over my floor, learning how to live with love that doesn't live here anymore. I'll stack them by the doorway, let the sunlight hit the dust. Practice walking past the past without carrying all of us. I didn't really leave you, but I'm trying to piece by piece. With every box I did open, you're a little more at ease. I break the curtains down and fold them flat against the wall, make a little space to stand here like this life is mine at all. It's 3:12 and my screen's still white. No new name in the corner of my life. Detuned keys in the background hum, like the way your voice used to numb. Scrolling through the same 3 chats, you're still pinned at the top like that. Every last scene feels like proof you moved on and I'm still you. Friends say muted, let it go, but my thumb won't hit that button, no. You're a ghost in my notifications, no new text, just imagination. Refresh, 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 repeat. Heartbreak looping on this beat. You're a ghost in my notifications, empty bubble expectations. Refresh, 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 repeat. Late night crying to this beat. Warm bass in my cheap headphones, covers up the sound of being alone. Vinyl noise like rain on glass. Every crackle sounds like our past. I write, hey, I know it's late, and let the cursor hesitate. Backspace till the box is clear. Only thing that's full is fear. If you cared, you would have called. I keep building hope from walls. You're a ghost in my notifications. No new text, just imagination. Refresh, 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 repeat. Heartbreak looping on this beat. You're a ghost in my notifications. Empty bubble expectations. Refresh, 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 repeat. 3 a.m. and I can't sleep. Air in my lungs feels out of tune. Detone piano, lonely room. I turn the volume up instead. Try to drown you out of my head. I still pour 2 cups of coffee, then stare at the extra steam. Your chair across the table is a ghost in faded jeans. Your name is like a street I know, but never take these days. I circle it on maps in ink, then fold the paper away. Everyone says time will fix the way it hurts, but all it really did was teach me how the silence works. Now it's just static where it used to be. Late night channels, nothing on the screen. I flip through every memory like an old TV, looking for a version where you don't leave. I'm getting good at living with the ache beneath my skin, smiling in the daylight, breaking at 3 a.m. You're not here, but every part of me still tunes into the static where you used to be. Your key-shaped shadow on the wall is gonna last from the door, but sometimes when the wind blows hard, I still hear your boots on the floor. Our friends don't say your name much now. They glance at me instead, like mentioning your favorite songs might knock me off the edge. I nod and change the subject like it's all okay, then go home and let the truth replay. 'Cause it's just static where it used to be. All our inside jokes in a foreign city. I talk about the weather when I wanna scream, that every plan I had still wears your ring. I'm getting good at telling them I'm fine, I moved on, and tracing every battle I have lost since you've been gone. You're not here, but every part of me still tunes into the static where you used to be. One day I'll change the station when your song comes on. Let it be a passing echo, not a place I live too long. I'll walk past our corner bar and only see the lights, not the version of us kissing in the doorway late at night. I know I'll never get the answers I keep asking in my head. Why you packed up all your laughter and left my side of the bed. But maybe I don't need a reason for the way we fell apart. Maybe losing you's the only way I learn to keep my heart. So when there's static where you used to be, I'll stop trying to fix the broken screen. Let the snow of all our could've beens fade into a softer thing. I'm getting used to breathing without reaching for your name, letting every turn the volume down and watch the dark for a while. Somewhere in the empty room, I feel the start of a different life. You left me on red at 2:04. Little gray text, big slam door. I watched the screen stay quiet in my hand, like it was scared to take my side again. There's a hoodie on the chair you used to steal. I sit where you sat just to see how it would feel, but fabric doesn't answer when I ask if we were ever built to really last. I tell my friends I'm over you, then come home to the same old truth. 'Cause you're the last thing on my phone that makes this crowded world feel alone. A single word from you could still undo a month of healing. One typing bubble and my heart forgets what it's been learning. I hate that I still wait for more from a message you read at 2:04. I scroll up through the good parts we once wrote. Voice notes, bad jokes, midnight quotes. You said, promise me we'll always try. Funny how forever fits in one line. The playlist that you made still haunts my car. I skip the songs and know who you are. Windows down, but I can barely breathe. Every chord sounds like you and me. I keep on drafting brave replies, then drown them in a sea of whys. 'Cause you're the last thing on my phone that makes this crowded world feel alone. A single word from you could still undo a month of healing. One typing bubble and my heart forgets what it's been learning. I hate that I still wait for more from a message you read at 2:04. Maybe you were right to go. Maybe I was scared to grow. Maybe we were just two kids calling comfort perfect fit. Someday I'll delete your thread, let our ghosts live in my head. But tonight I'm in this war with a tiny timestamp. 2:04. You're still the last thing on my phone, but I'm walking myself home alone. Every step away from you is one more inch of feeling like I might be someone worth more than what you're giving. Maybe I don't need you anymore than a message you read at 2:04. I turn the screen down, kill the glow. Let the dark say what you want. Your touch was like a watercolor dream, bleeding soft across my skin. Now I'm staring at an empty canvas where your colors used to live. The silence fills the spaces where your heartbeat used to sound. I'm searching for your traces, but you're nowhere to be found. I'm dissolving in the ache of everything we didn't say. I'm fading into blue without you, drowning in Fading into blue, just fading into you. Left your shoes by the door for a month after you left. Like the carpet might forget the pattern of your steps. Every time the floorboard creaked, my heart would hit the ceiling. Took a while to realize it was only my own breathing. Your jacket on the back of the chair, watch me fall apart. I talk into the sleeves at night like you could hear my heart. But cotton never answered and the room stayed just as cold. So I folded up the fabric and let go of what it held. People say that love like ours should never really die, but sometimes staying hurts more than walking past goodbye. You're an echo in the doorway now, a shadow on the hall I don't walk down. I still feel you in the space between the lock and turning key. But every night I'm getting back a little more of me. I won't pretend it doesn't sting when empty rooms remember everything, yet buried underneath the ache of what we couldn't save, there's a softer kind of peace in all the quiet that you gave. I stopped checking if you messaged every time my phone would light. Turned off all the notifications that kept dragging you to life. Started reading in the evenings where we used to sit and talk. Let the pages fill the silence where your questions used to walk. Some mornings I still reach across the bed for who you were. Then I laugh a little sadly at the ghost I can't return. I make coffee how I like it, not the way you said was best. Small rebellions in the kitchen feel like courage in my chest. Loving you is learning how to lose and still be kind. Now I'm practicing that kindness on the pieces left behind. You're an echo in the doorway now, a name my mouth remembers but speaks quieter somehow. I still see you in the mirror where you used to stand behind, but my reflection's getting clearer as you soften in my mind. I won't rewrite the way it hurt. We tried our best and still burned out. Yeah, under all the ruin of the future we had drawn, there's a me who's finally learning how to stay when you were gone. One day I might hear a song that sounds a little like us did, and I'll smile instead of freezing at the memories it hits. I'll remember how you loved me with the tools you had back then, and forgive the both of us for not knowing how to bend. If we ever cross the sidewalk in a different set of years, I hope we only feel the warmth, not just the weight of what was here. We were rainy Sunday movies and late dinners on the floor. Not a failure, just a chapter we can't live in anymore. You're an echo in the doorway now, fading with each open window. Every aired out doubt, there's a heartbeat in this quiet that belongs to only me, growing louder than the longing for what we could never be. I'll light a little candle for the love we couldn't keep, then close the door behind me and walk out into the street with your echo at my back and my own footsteps underneath. I lock the door and feel the key sit lighter in my hand. Somewhere in the distance, life begins again. It's 3 a.m., screen glow on my face. Same four walls, same empty space. I write, I'm fine, just miss you still. Then stare until the words blur on the sill. Your chat is open like a door I keep rehearsing every way to say I'm not over you. Heart says send it, pride says don't. So I just sit here caught between both. I type you up then I erase it. Type on this then I waste it. Backspace, backspace, backspace. Breathe, late night text you'll never read. I type you up then I erase it. Same three words I never say it. Backspace, backspace, backspace. Me, stuck on what will never be. Detuned keys on a loop in my head. Vinyl crackle like the rain on the ledge. Every little glitch sounds like your name. Every little silence feels the same. Friends say sleep, but I scroll instead. Reread the last goodnight before it all went dead. If healing's real, it's taking time, 'cause you still live between my lines. I type you up then I erase it. Type on misses then I waste it. Backspace, backspace, backspace. Breathe, late night text you'll never read. I type you up then I erase it. Same three words I never say it. Backspace, backspace, backspace. Me, stuck on what will never be. 3 a.m. and nothing sent. Only proof you still exist in my head.